All right, guys. It is September. You know what that means? Pumpkin spice. No, I'm sorry. It is time for our first Advent calendar of the year. Now, previous years I have done the Advent calendars as shorts and done one for every day leading up to Christmas, but I feel like we're not getting those out in time for you. So if you want to experience the Advent calendar for yourself, then I need to do the video sooner. So we picked this up at Kohl's. Okay, so I had some Kohl's cash, and this is normally, I believe, 44 with the Kohl's cash. It came down to 26, 27, something like that. Now, here we have, of course, Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar for this year, and you have there's Harry with the Gryffindor sweater. I'm assuming Luna. Is that Luna with the Hufflepuff? Um, Slytherin. Who would the Slytherin be? Um, God's sakes, what was that guy's name? Blaze? Maybe? I don't know. I'm bad at this. And is that? And then the Ravenclaw on the left is Cho. I am not 1,000% on these because, as Lego characters, it's hard to make it out. So I don't know 100% on that. You look at the background there. There's the Hogwarts castle. That's cool with the moon. I like the design we came up with the sweaters. On the back, on the bottom here, you've got your Birdie Beans and your Monster Book of Monsters and your Hedwig. I'm assuming there, and how it looks like Love Potion there, Sorting Hat, acceptance letter, and over here we have a Buckbeak. And then on the side there is a paper towel that's holding by water, so you can ignore that. Let's look at the back of this box real quick. All right, so back of the box will give you some, I guess it's spoilers, and I'm sorry about that, but we won't know until we open everything up what's in there. There is a tree over there, what looks like another hippogriff flying over there, as well as a mandrake in the air. I don't know. And then you got some stuff down there, and we saw all these on the front. So that's not really too spoily, except for whatever this is right here. I don't know what that is. It's either candy or a potion. Now hold on. What I got to do here? Oop. Do I have it on me? Yeah, I do. We're gonna open it up. Boop boop boop. Tape and tape. Okay. And plop. All right, so same on the interior now. I like the design on this. I'm not sure why with advent calendars they don't just go 1, 2, 3 all the way to 25. They always have to mystery them up. You know, here's day 2 over there, and here's day 1 over here, and don't mind my pile of crap over there. Here's Christmas Eve there. So we have all the days 1 through 24, because I don't think you do Christmas Day. You just do everything up till Christmas Eve. So let's get down to it. Over on the side is day 1. Let's open that up first and see what we pull. Do we pull a minifig or do we pull something else? Hold on. All right, so I pushed that in. Now it's hard to get out. So let me work with that, and I'll be right back. All right, so day 1, the best way to start is with Harry himself. So let me... There you go. Now you're getting the detail. He's got his Gryffindor sweater on. That is a very, very cool one. It almost looks like it's an owl, which it shouldn't be, but it does look like it's an owl. He looks really good. I like this design. I'm really happy with this. And over, where did I put those? Right there. He comes with the wand. Now, we're not going to pop that open. I don't really need... Well, maybe later. All right. So let's find... Whoop. Day 2 right up there, and let's open that up. Now, instead of doing what I just did before, I'm going to put the camera down for a second. I'm going to pull day 2 out because let me show you something. when you open up the door, spoiler right there, okay, so I don't want you to spoil until I put it together. So I'm going to open up day 2. I'm going to build the whatever's in there, if it's a minifig, whatever, just like we did with Harry. Oh no, Harry's down. We'll get whatever's in there out, and we'll set it up, and we'll get a good look at it. So please hold. All right, so day 2 is a Hedwig, I believe, or just an owl in general. Now, hold on. So there you have it on the door, and there is your little Hedwig, who is bigger than Harry Potter, but still super cute. I like the design on this. I do have 2 extra pieces here. I find that happens a lot with these advent calendar sets. I'm okay with that. Don't mind my cords that are showing up on the side of the video here. So we've got a Harry, we've got a Hedwig. We have to find day 3. Day 3 is up here in the corner. So let's get that open and build whatever is in there. All right, so day 3, I'm an idiot, okay? I could not determine what this was by looking at the door. Please hold. All right. So when you look at this, you're like, what is that? It's a friggin' it's letter. It's the Hogwarts letter, which again, hold on. It's so much bigger than Harry is. It's almost, it is. It's wider than Hedwig. I mean, I know we're not supposed to be doing things to scale here, but still. Good gosh. Harry, go there. I keep knocking stuff over on here. So, we're going to get into day 4. I have to say, as confused as I was, because I'm an idiot, what this was, now that it's put together, it looks really good. I like the Hogwarts letter. I'm down. Let's get into day 4 and see what comes out of there. All right, so our day 4, our second minifigure of the collection here, is that Cho Chang. Is Cho Chang a Ravenclaw? I don't remember. So somebody who is better at this kind of stuff, let me know down below in the comments. So there is our Ravenclaw with the Ravenclaw Christmas sweater. Looks really cool. Down here is the wand that we have for that. I'm leaning towards Cho Chang, but I'm not 100% on that. So don't yell at me. I can't remember what everybody's houses were. 5 right next to it. So, oh no, I'm sorry. 5 is right next to where Hedwig was. So 5 is right here. And I'm going to let you see the door. There's the door. You tell me. Who's that supposed to be? I'm leaning towards Cho, I said, but I'm not 100%. So, let's get into door 5, see what we pull. Day 5, sorting hat. How cool is this? He looks amazing. 2 extra pieces, nothing crazy, just a couple extra. There you go for day 5 there. Here's day 5. Let's put I dropped the Hogwarts letter. But day 5, he looks good. Very cute. Let's go to day 6, which is right underneath where the Hedwig one was, and let's pop that open and see what we pull. All right, so day 6, boom, Bertie Bott's. Every flavor bean. These things look amazing. Did a very good job on this one. Simple, easy to put together. That's it. What else do we got to say about that? Let's go on to, what are we at? Day 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days. 7 is actually behind Harry's head there, so that I'm going to have to move him another way. So we've got 7 and 2 minifigs already, so let's see if we pull another minifig or something else. Alright, so here is our day 7. Now, it is Draco. I'm just operating as Draco in the Slytherin sweater. Now, this is not what was shown on the front of the box. Is it better to get Draco? Maybe. But it's not what you were promoting. These two, I'm pretty sure, are exactly what was promoted on the outside of the box. I want to say the other one on the outside of the box was supposed to be Blaze, but I cannot swear to that 1,000%. Okay? So you let me know, look at that, go back and check out that front of the box and tell me what you think. This is Draco, of course, who is, our go-to Slytherin, and I understand putting him in the box, but when you put him on the outside of the box, then when you're on the outside of the box, show me, unless there's another Slytherin in here, put him on the outside of the box. Don't show me I'm getting one Slytherin and then swap it with a different Slytherin. Anyway, let's move on to day 8, which is up there. Let's see what we pull out this time. All right, so day 8. There he is in all his Oh no, I forgot to put on his tail. Boo. All right, that's okay. We'll put that on after the fact. But there you go. Buckbeak, Hippogriff, whatever you want to say, in all their glory. Looks good. Took me a minute to figure it out, but there's nothing is step by step. You see his little butt there where there's no tail, so I'm going to have to fix that. I don't think I can do that one-handed. Hold on. No, that's just not going to work. Now, I won't be able to put that on one-handed, so I'll put the tail on him as soon as we're done, and then we will move on to day 9, right there, over the letter, and let's see what we got in there. So this one's kind of a weird one. There's no build to it, per se. There you go. They are galleons, okay? So, wizarding money, if you will. Put that over there, put the galleons right there, and let's move on to day 10 we're at right now. Day 10 is all the way up here in the corner. Alright, so here we have our Hufflepuff, and I going Luna with that one. Don't hold me to that 100% because I cannot remember whose house was which house. I remember Slytherin for Draco, and I remember obviously Harry Potter and Gryffindor. Cho back there got me confused. I'm assuming Cho, but I can be wrong about anything. This, I'm assuming, because it's a blonde, is Luna, but that's just going out on a limb there. So if I'm wrong, let me know down below in the comments. Let us move on to, what day are we on now? 11. Day 11? Where are you, day 11? 11. Right there. By the way, the ones on this are super weird, right? All right, let's get into it. All right, so here we go, day 11. I don't have an idea. I feel like I should have an idea, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. So it's got an eye. I mean, it's got eyes on both sides, obviously, but I don't know. I think I've got it lined up properly, but I am not 1,000% on what it's supposed to be. Hold on. There's the door. What is he? I don't know. Cannot swear to what he's supposed to be. So, somebody make me feel like an idiot down below in the comments. Tell me what this is supposed to be. We're going to move on to day 12 right up there and see if I can do a better job. Alright, so I've zoomed in on this one just so you can see right out of the gate. Polyjuice Potion. So that one was a lot easier to identify because, it's got a label. But it looks good. I like the clear plastic with the green. That looks really good. Polyjuice Potion. Happy Christmas. We're going to take some Polyjuice Potion and turn it into, I don't know, reindeer? I don't know. So that was day 12. And then we've got day 13. All right, so what did we say this was? 13? Day 13, another minifig, another Gryffindor. I'm going Angelina Johnson because I cannot swear that it's who it is off the top of my head, but that's what popped into my head when I saw this. So we have 2 Gryffindors, a Slytherin, a Hufflepuff, and a Ravenclaw. So we've got 11 days left. Are we going to get one more of each? One more Slytherin, one more Hufflepuff, one more Ravenclaw, because that would be interesting, and I would take back everything I said about putting the other character on the box. But I'm not taking back until I find out what else is in here. So, day 14. Check this guy out. That's great. He looks so awesome. Merry Christmas from a spider. Oh, that's awesome. A giant spider, because look, he is the same size as our Lego minifigure, but I believe scale works in our favor on that one. So, Merry Christmas, Mr. Spider. Let us move on to day 15 right over there. Let's see what we got. All right, I got stuck again. I don't know what this one's supposed to be. There's that. And that. That's what it is, but I'll be dipped if I know what it's supposed to be. So drop me some info down below in the comments. That guy and that guy, I don't know what they are. That's 2 out of, what are we at now? Day 15, so that's 2 out of 15 I have not been able to identify. This does not have eyes, so I'm guessing it's a potion or something along those lines, or a snack. This has eyes. That's supposed to be a creature. Not as awesome as that. All right, so let's get on to day 16. We've got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's all we have left. All right, sounds like a lot. It's not. Let's get 16 open. All right, so I am an idiot. This is our Ravenclaw. Now, is this Luna? Because Luna, as it turns out, is a Ravenclaw and not a Hufflepuff. So I don't know who that is. I'm out of sorts on these. So, 2 Gryffindors, 2 Ravenclaws, 1 Hufflepuff, 1 Slytherin. I'm guessing we're getting 2 more. 1 Hufflepuff, 1 Slytherin. So I will be kind enough to take back my rant from earlier as long as the Slytherin is the one that we saw in the box. Luna? Is that you? I don't know. Let's get into day 17 is behind Hedwig over there. So I'm going to pull out day 17 real fast. Hold on. All right, so what do we think here? There's the one from earlier. So is this just another Hippogriff? It doesn't have the feathery tail that the other one does. Are we going Thestral? I want to say Hippogriff, just because it doesn't have a Thestrial feel to it. That looks like a different Hippogriff. All right, Hippogriff is my answer. Let me know what your answer is down below in the comments, and let us move on to 18. Where's day 18? All the way up at the top. Day 18. Awesome. That's all I have to say about this one. Super awesome. I like him a lot. Skele-Gro. It is a potion to regrow bones, as we saw in Chamber of Secrets, I think. When when Harry's arm gets turned into like pudding. They take the bones all out of Harry's arm, and they have to do Skele-Gro so it grows back. Now, I got lost. Where are we on days? We're on day 18, so this is day 18. There's day 19. Let's open up day 19. We have 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 to pull 2 more minifigs, right? Because we have 2 Gryffindors, 2 Ravenclaws. 2 Gryffindors, 2 Ravenclaws, and only 1 Hufflepuff, 1 Slytherin. So let's see if day 19 alleviates that issue. All right, so rant retracted. I apologize to Lego because I didn't think we would get 2 of every house, and so far, to be fair, we don't have 2 of every house, but I have to think. So we're on day 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 5, we should get that last Hufflepuff that we need to have 2 of every house. So here is the guy that's supposed to be on the box in his Slytherin shirt with hold on. Okay, so the Slytherin serpent in his little hat. Great detail. All right, I'm glad I got what I wanted. Yes, you have to. I feel like in these calendars, you should have the main characters. You should have Harry. You should have Ron. You should have Hermione. You should have Draco. Which we don't. We don't have all the main characters, and unless they turn up here, I don't imagine that we will, and that's okay. But to advertise on the box 1 Slytherin and get another one, that kind of confused me. My apologies. Here's the Slytherin that's on the box. So I'm going with, we've got 8 minifigs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm assuming we'll pull one more. We'll pull one more, and we got 8 minifigs. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's get to day. What are we on now? Day 21. Hold on. There's 21, 22. No, day 20. There's day 20 down there behind the sorting hat. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, how cute is this? Monster Book of Monsters. Very, very cool. That was day 20. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 we have left. Let's get into that. I love you. You're awesome. 21. Let's see what we pull. Okay, so here is day 21. This is the love potion, I believe, or Amarantia? Something along those lines. Somebody will yell at me down below in the comments, but love potion. So, very cool, great design, love it a lot. Some cool pieces in there, a little couple extra parts. There, you'll see parts all over the table that I've been working on. And what I'm going to do here at the end is I'll give you my thoughts on the entire set, and then I'll show some pictures of everybody individually just to get that finale going for you. But let's move on to day 22. I think we are darn near done here. So that was 21 we just did. Yep. Let's move on to day 22. All right, so here is our final Hufflepuff, and I'm saying that with somewhat a bit of confidence, but not 100% confidence, because, I mean, we've got 23 and 24 left, so there could be 2 more minifigs in here, some teachers or something like that, but I'm leaning towards no. So that's our final Hufflepuff. That is our final Hufflepuff minifig. And I'm going Cedric Diggory on that because I'm not 100% sure on any other Hufflepuff names. So let's move on to, where is day 23? Right up here. Day 23. All right, let's pick him up because he doesn't stand well. This is a little mandrake. Very, very cool. Nice little detail on him. Nothing says Christmas like screaming so loud that you pass out or die or anything like that. And bum, 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 bum. We're on day 24. What is our final one on day 24? Do we have any other minifigs, do you think? Or we're just going straight for another item? I'm going another item because I think we're all out of minifigs. But let's pull day 24 and get this over with. All right. And there we go. Day 24 is, I'm going Patronus. A stag Patronus, if you will. So maybe Harry's Patronus. Very, very cool. I like the look of this. I like the use of the clear bricks. Awesome. All right, so let's get into final thoughts on this, and then I will share some pictures of each one of these with you at the end. But this was a cool set. I like this a lot. They did some good work on this. Outside of you back there, I don't know what you are. What are you? Somebody let me know what he is. So I'm gonna leave it like this because this is how I work sometimes, and then I will take pictures of everybody, share them with you at the end of this video. Turned out good. So 4 houses, 2 characters for each house. I mean, that's good. No Ron, no Hermione, no Dumbledore, no McGonagall, no Snape, no Hagrid, but still really good. I like this set a lot. It was a lot of fun to build. They had some really good things in here. Little Monster Book of Monsters, Skelegro Polyjuice Potion, the Love Potion over there. Very, very cool. I like this a lot. So, those are my final thoughts on this. Go ahead and pick this up if you like. I'm going to see if I can find an affiliate link to share with you in the description. If I can't, I'm sorry, but I'll see if I can find it for you. And that's it. I will talk to you guys in the next super cool unboxing video. This is going up early this year, but I feel like that is to your benefit to see if this is something you want to pick up for your collection. I will see you guys real soon, and don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you real soon.